Welcome to Jen's in the Real. And Jen, how are you?
Was that for you?
Yeah. He's been recording the whole time.
Okay, yeah, welcome, Jen's in the Real.
Guys, if you're listening in right now, please subscribe, comment,
Hit
like, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. We're working on potentially getting us on Spotify. And there's other podcast platforms that I can't think about right now. We got to do, what is it? I was going to say Zillow. TikTok.
Zillow.
I know. Fucking realtor.
Okay, we're a little delirious this morning.
We are. But yeah, so please subscribe if you're listening this far. And today we have somewhat energy, somewhat fired up. There's a lot of stuff going on today.
We're very emotional today.
Very emotional. And usually we talk about perimenopause, in certain podcasts we've been talking about that and losing weight and all this stuff. But today we're going to talk about surgeries.
Procedures
And surgeries.
There's so many of them that I say I'm going to do them, but I don't know if I really am. You know what I mean?
What's your number one? The one that you always think about that you should have done maybe a long time ago or that you really, really, really want to do?
Honestly, this is going to sound crazy, but like a mini tummy tuck, which I know, but this is why. So I've always had pretty much a flat stomach because I've had to work at it. It's not like, oh, I always had a flat stomach and I was born with a flat stomach. No, I've always worked out. I've always had like a flat stomach. I even had like little ab action going on. But there's always that loose skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now with the perimenopause.
Well, it's the baby. Isn't it the baby?
The babies do that too. And then the fupa, whatever the hell it's called. But then I see my friend that she had kids too. And they've had like tummy tucks. And their stomach is flat like all the time. Like they don't even have to work at it. I'm not saying that I wouldn't work on it. I would still work on it. But it would be flat like all the time. You don't have to worry about sitting down and the little rolls coming out. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the skin still kind of flaps out a little bit.
Now when you do a tummy tuck.
Oh, well, yeah.
That shit looks flat as hell, man. I mean.
Well, because
in the beginning it looks weird because it's so flat. Like it's abnormally flat. But like my friend has had it for like a freaking like 20 years.
She's grown a little bit of like,
and then she's in like the same age as me, and she's like in perimenopause. And
did she do the abs?
No, she did it years we're talking about 20 years ago. That didn't even exist. So, and she's telling me about perimenopause, and then I see her the other day in a picture in a bikini, and I'm like, this bitch, the fuck is she talking about?
No,
like there's no fupa. Where's the fupa or fufa, whatever the hell it's called? Fupa. Where is the fupa? No fupa. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. So then there's the other option. There is what do you call it? That they suck up the
lipo.
The lipo. I mean,
now they have all kinds. They have lipo 360, lipo 180. I don't even know
the difference.
I don't know. They have I tried the cool sculpting thing.
Oh, okay. 360 must be like the whole thing, right? And
so I did the cool sculpting one time. That shit didn't work.
No.
Like I don't know if I just didn't do it enough, but that didn't work. I
haven't done any of those things, and we've spoken so much about Ozempic that to this point, in my continuous weight gain, I'm honestly considering.
Oh yeah, so we were kind of talking about that this morning, which we didn't mean to because we were saving it for here. But so remember I told you guys that I was gonna let you know once I got on something. So I tried to get on that tricepatide. Ooh, I said it right. Damn. The tricepatide, which is like Ozempic and all that stuff. And I just did like 2 shots and then I broke the vial.
How much is that shot?
It was like $500 and something.
And you just broke it.
And then it just fell and it broke. Sometimes I feel it was like my guardian angel just going, no.
Probably.
No, not for you. Because it was funny. I started losing the weight. I weighed myself before I started. And I was like, that's when I realized, oh shit, I lost like 8 to 10 pounds. And I think there was the hormones. And then when I started, by week 2, I weighed myself again. I had gained 2 pounds, which was really odd. And then I broke it. I never got to shot 3.
So you don't really know. You really just...
But that's why before I took the shot, I called my friend. I go, should I start the shot? Because I'm already losing weight. And then if I lose weight, I don't know if it's a shot or if it's me. So I don't know if I have that doubt in my head. And then the bottle broke.
Oh, no. I need to do it. I feel like I need to do it. I I don't even want to say, but whatever. I'm at the highest point that I've ever been. I'm like 20 pounds over what I would have been 9 months pregnant.
And it's funny because people like, I know we say, oh, everybody's doing it. No, but literally everybody's doing it. Like
everybody
it's
is doing it.
Because I'm like, oh, so-and-so, you look good. What? Oh, yeah, I'm taking the shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, everybody's taking the damn shots.
We went on this cruise.
Oh, we went on a cruise.
Wait, so we went on this cruise and I noticed that all the guys were super thin and...
Were they on the shots?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea if they were on the shot, but all of them were thin and slim and all like toned up and so forth. Meanwhile, we're all complaining about how we should be doing Ozempic and losing some weight. And the only one that looks amazing is Dom.
Oh, I was like, oh, Dom, yeah, she looks good.
Do you not recognize her name as Dom? Did I say it wrong?
No, Damielle.
Or
I call her Dom. We call her Dom. Yeah, she always looks good though. She's beautiful. She literally looks like a Barbie doll.
She does.
And her husband's amazing. They're really nice people. It's funny, you see somebody like that, and any woman would be like probably intimidated. Like some women, you know how they get intimidated.
Yeah.
But she's so freaking nice.
She is.
That like when you meet her, like you can feel the love. She hugs you, and
she's a
and
doll,
her husband's amazing. I mean, he's a Libra. What can I say? But yeah, they're a great couple. But yeah, I know. I don't know
what they're doing. Guys definitely lose weight a lot faster.
Well, Andrew obviously works out. He's like, they're like Beauty
no, but
and
all
the
the other ones. I mean, I'm talking about Salim, and I know he's seeing a nutritionist, and he had to.
Yeah.
Freaking George
Salim.
Casovelo.
Yeah, Salim.
Rudy has lost weight.
Yeah, but Rudy's been looking good now for years. Like he's been fit. Because I remember when we first met him, he was more on the chubby side, and he's been looking fit now for years.
No, but he's slimmer now.
Yeah, he's lean. He's very lean.
Mm-hmm.
Was he on that shot too?
I don't know. I don't know.
I need whatever the hell he's having. Rudy, I'm gonna call you.
Well, on a surgery basis, so without surgery, Ozempic, I think it's a great option.
Okay, so with the Ozempic, like before we switch, so when you lose too much weight too fast, you start to get wrinkly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what I've seen, that people kind of droop out a little bit.
Yes, they droop out, right? So then you have to, even your skin, like, the Ozempic, but we've talked about that.
It makes you look a little older.
Yes, and that's what I'm scared of because I'm at that age, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, then I'm already thinking facelift, like a little nip.
Jen,
I call it nip tuck.
You have to.
Okay.
You have
so
to.
Here's the thing. I'm going to show you guys something that you're not going to be able to unsee it ever again. So this is what it is. And I feel sometimes like it's like an Argentinian thing because I noticed Argentinians, we suffer from this. So I don't know. But look, you see this here? It's like it droops. But I've done this, of course, many times in the mirror. But if I go like this, it's so subtle. It's like, look. Don't make me laugh. Watch.
Just can't with your straight face.
I look younger already.
Do you guys see the difference?
Okay, so imagine if you wait till when you're too old, you're like this. And you don't want to look like a frog.
That's why the older ladies nowadays, they look
they get the Joker, or they get the Joker.
Yeah.
I hate that with the fillers.
Yeah.
I don't want to get there. So if I start now, like a very little gentle nip tuck, like whatever, I'll take off like 10 years. And let me tell you, there's some good surgeons out there. My friend Jessica, shout out to you. She sends me stuff all the time.
No, but Jessica looks phenomenal.
And she researches all this stuff that she's probably never going to do.
Yeah.
But she knows all about this stuff. And she sends me stuff.
That's my best friend too. She knows about all this stuff.
No, and then you see these women, listen, no joke. They take off like 30 years off of them.
Well, have you
Which
seen...
honestly, that catfishing thing is big time because you're going out with a 60-year-old that looks like a 40-year-old.
You have no freaking idea. And then they like, some of these women don't even have teeth and they have like
they do everything.
And what is it? The ones that you just like place?
Oh my God, I've seen
oh my gosh,
those
I can't remember.
Now it comes out in my algorithm.
Louis, what's that called? The teeth that...
But no, dentures.
Dentures, yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. There might be more than one. damn, we should get her.
And there's a young one too. She's like 30 something with dentures.
Yes, and then, no, and she puts on the makeup and then she puts on the teeth, and it's a whole other person.
It's a whole other person. Teeth really make a big difference.
And makeup, man. Some people are really good with makeup.
Yes. No. Oh, or the tape where they put the same thing that you were talking about, but they put tape right here, and they just like stretch the face back like this.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what they do. And I've seen a lot of reels of like, I think there's like a surgery that I think it's probably what you're talking about with the strings.
Yes, but I heard that, okay, I don't know, but I heard from a few people that if you do that, then they can't, like the facelift, which is like, the one that you want because it's permanent, like you can't do it or there's complications or something. Screw that. I'd rather just go in and just go nip tuck here, just pull it back just a little bit.
Yeah, like
because it's very subtle. You know what I mean? I said I was going to wait until I was 55, but I might move the date up a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think you're fine.
Because I just
don't want a little bit of Botox
I just don't want to I don't want to decide one day I'm going to do it and then be like, hey, Jen. What's up? Jen Reels. We don't want that.
I don't know that I could do a regular podcast with you and that face. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. And then you just throw in some lips.
Okay, now you're making me choke. The lips.
Oh, I did the lips once, by the way.
No, but
do you remember a few years ago? I thought they looked amazing, but then the common sense starts to kick in. And I started thinking, damn, you really have to commit.
Yeah, you do. Because you have to do it every like 6 months or some shit like that.
Okay, so this is what I was thinking for all you lip people out there. You have to commit for life.
Yeah.
Because the minute you stop getting them, imagine when you
They don't match.
No, and when you disinflate a balloon, then what? You're going to have like little wrinkly lips?
There's that, or it doesn't match. Or like one side is still more plump than another. Because they could dissolve in separate ways. Because
literally you're stretching out your lips. And then that goes, and I heard that it goes into other places. So when I got it, imagine, I have like little lips. So imagine, don't get me wrong. I see pictures, you know how pictures come up in your memory? And I could tell, I'm like, ooh, my lips look good there. But I remember I didn't tell Marcel, right? I didn't tell anyone. Me and Genesis decided, hey, we're gonna get lip fillers at New You.
No way.
Plus, Rudy got us a discount and everything. Yeah. We're like gung ho. I get home and I'm like, hey, babe. How are you? I'm looking down and I'm thinking, maybe he won't notice. He goes, hey, babe, when I look up, he's like, what the fuck did you do to your lips? I'm like, oh, Phyllis, I told you not to do that shit. You don't need it. I'm like, it looks good. He's like, it looks horrible. Yeah, bullshit. And then it looked good after a while. And my mom...
It's the beginning, the first few days.
No, and then my mom doesn't even live here, okay? And that weekend, she decided to come visit and I was bruised. Listen, my mom, yo no puedo creer que tú vas. She started bitching at me too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, why are you here? Who told you to come this weekend?
No, the moms are like the worst. I love my mom, but Hispanic moms are the worst on complimenting. They don't compliment you almost on anything that pertains to your body.
No.
Everything is, oh my gosh, you've gained weight. But then you lose weight and it's like, you lost too much weight.
Now you're too skinny.
Yeah. Or what did you do with your hair?
That's a super Latin thing.
Oh my, it drives me insane.
I know. So my tia abuela, which is my grandmother's sister, I remember one time, this was when I was going through that puberty thing, and I went through puberty and I gained weight. And I remember I get to my grandmother's house and she's there, and the first thing she tells me, she hadn't seen me like in 6 months or a year or something like that, because she was like away in another state. And the first thing she tells me was like, ay, qué gorda. ¿Qué te pasó? Instead of like, hi, how are you?
No, and you're what, in your teens?
And yeah, I was in my teens.
That's like the worst.
Yeah. And then, oh, but don't worry, you lose it. They're baby fat.
Yeah, that's them backtracking. That's my mom does that shit to the girls. And I'm like, please don't mention anything about their weight. Just
no, and not only that, when you're going through the change, when you're young, your body changes. Yeah. That's what I feel like I'm going through right now.
Like you're starting all over again. It's like puberty.
Yes, it's like you go through it when you're getting a teenager, and then when you get to the other part of the life, it's the
somewhere
other
in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle, all this shit starts to go crazy, haywire.
Yeah.
But worse.
Man, getting old, definitely. I'm not looking forward to getting like really, really old,
So Marcel always says, I don't understand with women, why can't you just grow old gracefully? And I'm like, we are. This is the gracefully part. Because the other part was not so graceful.
Yeah.
So we saw this thing on YouTube coincidentally the other day on Sunday, and it shows the difference between actors in like the 70s and the 60s versus people now. So 50 in the 60s and the 70s.
They look like they were 60.
They look like they were 60.
Yeah.
And then you look at women in their 50s now, like Sofia Vergara, hello, she's 55 and looks amazing. Selma
Jennifer
Hayek, can we
Lopez.
talk about Selma Hayek here?
Selma
Hayek.
She looks great.
She looks. I know these are movie stars and they have trainers and nutritionists.
They've got
and all
money.
that
If you
BS.
got money, you'll always look good.
Yeah, you're never ugly. You're just broke.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like they were saying, what I find interesting, what was the difference between then and now? Besides the Botox and all that stuff. And you know what it was?
What?
Most of it? So the smoking.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't smoke cigarettes nowadays. Back then, everybody used to smoke. And they would do movies, chain smoking.
Oh, wow.
Right? These are people that went through the Great Depression, World War II.
Yeah.
So the stress
Yeah.
of life was, major. So they're saying between that and the stress and the smoking,
Well,
I
people
think
didn't work out like that back then.
Right, people didn't
either. They
exercise.
didn't take care of themselves.
I don't know if you remember, if you've ever seen the thing on Instagram, how women used to exercise back then. They're in this machine going like this.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that?
It's a machine
Like a
that kind of
belt.
shakes your.
And I
your
remember
body.
my grandmother had one.
No.
Me and my brother used to play on it all the time.
I wonder if it actually
That and
worked
the
for
sewing
them.
machine.
Oh my God, no. The only thing that I think they did good, or one of the things that I believe that they did good with, was those corset things. So it kept
so
like
it
the little
slimmed
body
them.
like that,
Yeah.
And they tightened that up. But other than that,
And the hairstyles were off.
yeah.
Like the hairstyles, like,
I mean,
especially for women.
I think about women back then with no razor. So they had like hairs on their legs, hairs
What
in
do you
their
mean no
armpits.
razors? What? They had no razors?
I don't think so. Not like the razors that we use right now. I mean, what are they using? The one that the guys used to use, the really big spatula thing?
Oh, maybe that's why they wore socks all the time.
It's possible. and the pants.
The high sock. Oh, maybe, yes.
None of that. Honestly, they went through a lot.
Yeah, they couldn't even wear bikinis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You would get arrested or ticket or something.
Or when they were on their period or whatever, they had to like stay inside and.
Yeah, there was no pads. Well, the diapers, even the baby diapers, were the ones that you had to clean them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. Women back then obviously looked different. They probably kept their mustache and their eyebrows were like, they kept their unibrows.
Yeah,
like,
but you know what pisses me off though?
What?
He's like, oh, why don't you just grow old gracefully? Bullshit. If I look like the 50-year-old from the Golden Girls.
Yeah. I'll
I
show
don't-
you graceful.
How graceful is that? How you think he'd be with me? Probably not.
Probably not. No.
You know what I mean?
No, not when there's options.
No,
Not
but
when there's other options. Because
listen,
that's really what it is.
gracefully is the way that we're doing it now. I feel is gracefully.
I think
I'm
so
not
too.
saying don't be ashamed of your age. I know, like Pamela Anderson, how she's not wearing makeup
yeah.
and all that stuff. Which whatever, that's good for you,
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I think she's pretty.
I
even
think she's
without
beautiful
makeup.
at her age. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't not wear makeup. I feel like I can't leave my house without makeup right now.
I do sometimes.
I mean, I do
but,
too,
yeah,
'cause I get
still
lazy.
practice, yeah. Now, another surgery that I've considered is the breasts.
Okay, I'm totally considering that one too. I want to just remove them.
What?
I want to remove mine. I have
Implants.
implants, and I just want to get rid of them. I'm done. Like, I don't want them
So
anymore.
okay, so Jeannie, my friend Jeannie, she did that. She removed hers, and she did. I don't know if she did a tummy tuck or a lipo, but one or the other.
Yes.
Right. And she looks like she's in her freaking 20s.
Yeah, she looks amazing. So my friend, I have another friend. I have two actually friends that they did I want to say mommy makeover, maybe midlife makeover.
Why? Because they don't have kids.
Yeah, no, they do have kids, but
Okay.
they're already in their 50s.
Okay.
They're a little older than me, but they did the lipo. I mean, even in the arms and the legs, they did tummy tuck. And let me tell you, they look great. They were like, and they're a little older than me, so I feel like I'm following their footsteps. You know, like I'm gonna be right behind you, baby. Like
You guys look good. I'm gonna do the
I'm
same
gonna
thing.
fix it. Let me fix it. You know, and they're like, you know, I feel like I could do that.
You know, this whole situation where like Jeannie, you know, and maybe if you remove it or whatever, you'll look a little younger. But I'm looking at myself and I'm like, well, I don't have any.
Yeah, now people. So I know some
implants,
people,
and I'm like, so what am I gonna do?
well, you know, Gabby removed hers because they were making her sick.
Gabby who?
Gabby, Tony's wife.
Oh no way, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's another one that looks like she's like
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
and she's
And
about
she's in her
my. She looks,
50s.
yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
But so does Tony. Tony's.
Whatever. We're not talking about men
Yeah. Okay. Screw men.
because they lose weight. It's nothing. It's easy,
Yeah. Seriously. But yeah.
and they don't care.
So and I know a couple of people that have had to remove them because it was making them sick.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I mean,
too.
I'm not getting sick.
And they
I mean,
lower-
I don't know.
They hurt. The eye could be the pains that you're getting.
Yeah, because I mean, they were getting sick of things that doctors couldn't explain what it was. You know what I mean?
It could be it.
So I would love to remove them just to get rid of them. But
The lower back pain too.
my thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a chicken.
But
Like,
you already went through it.
I don't even
once.
know, honestly, I don't even know how the hell I even got the implant. My mom was shocked. My mom was shocked. She's like, yo no lo puedo creer. Like, she was in shock because I am like a chicken. Like,
I am too, which is why I haven't done anything.
so, and I'm not gonna lie, when I got him, I was going through a heartbreak. I was like, I don't care. Nothing is like more painful than this. Bullshit. There's more painful than that. But it, you know, I guess feeling pain from one thing healed the other pain.
Yeah, maybe. My one of my daughters, she did it. The 25-year-old, she did a tummy tuck, and it was definitely an experience for her. And she's she's younger, but it is something that helped her build a little bit more confidence and all that stuff after she did it. But I will tell you that you just don't know how your body's going to react. And her body was pushing out stitches. It was going through like a whole issue
and
with
don't you have
recovery.
to wear like a drain? My
You
friend
have
had
to
a
wear
drain.
and then she's allergic to polyurethane. So there's like the tape that goes around you or whatever has that. So
Oh.
then she got an allergic. It was like a whole thing that just watching her go through it, I was like, I don't want to do anything at all.
Well, so I know this couple, which I met them at the gym many years ago. They don't go to my gym anymore, but I still keep in touch with them. And she got a facelift. And I want to say when she first got it, damn, maybe she was already she was like she was in her 50s. And she was the one that told me, you can't wait until you're too old because then, you know what I mean? It's like what I said, too much. And I remember after she got it, she looked amazing, but something happened to her. She got something that made her sick and it hurt and they had to go in there again and redo it. And it's something that happens to somebody like 0.001%.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, just my luck. So
Yeah.
her recovery was rough. She even told me if I would have known that was going to happen to me, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
Even though
some
she looks
people-
amazing.
Some people go through a really bad recovery process,
Because you don't know what your body's going to react to.
No, and those are new things. Those are
Yeah.
new things that you're doing. But anyway,
Putting foreign things in your body.
yeah. I mean, one thing is removing and kind of like attaching, like reattaching and stuff like that. The other thing is adding.
Yeah, so imagine if I had to remove my breasts, I would have to remove them and then lift them.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole scarring situation and like a whole
No, but
recovery situation.
I've heard it's not that bad. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell us, those out there that have gone through this process, let us know.
Or any surgeries that you've done or that you recommend that maybe, you could do this instead of that. You don't need that right now. Like, let me know.
And men, is it worth it? Like, tell us the truth. Will you choose the one with the surgery over the one that just gets old gracefully? Let us know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.